team in a meeting Tuesday. The speculation about him stepping away is unfounded. Tomlin is entering the final year of his contract. Garofalo, also reporting Eagles center Jason Kelce, informed his teammates that he's retiring following the team's playoff loss to the Buccaneers. Kelce played all 13 of his NFL seasons in Philadelphia, which included a Lombardi Trophy in Super Bowl 52. Elsewhere, NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero are reporting the Saints have fired offensive coordinator Pete Carmichael and 2 other assistants. Carmichael had been the team's OC since 2009. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Jackson Hewitt has a plan to get your tax refund fast. With a buck here, a buck there. Here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck.
You don't have to wait weeks for your tax refund. Get money sooner with a no-fee refund advance loan at Jackson Hewitt.
On this loan, there's a money today guarantee. E-I-E-I-DO.
Don't settle for chicken feed. Get fast bucks at Jackson Hewitt today. No-fee refund advance loans by Republic Bank offered to eligible clients. Money today guarantee if approved for a loan on a prepaid card. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you can start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Well, it happens to be a Wednesday, the 17th day of January, 2024. Coming up, we'll take a look at some local news, world and California news, sports, financial news, good stuff. And, Gene Brister is going to handle a chunk of that. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Carroll.
It's another beautiful day.
One after another after another.
Yeah, was out in the backyard for a little bit last evening with Dickens and
Little Jimmy Dickens.
Little Jimmy Dickens. Actually, Dickens is more of the Charles Dickens type.
Charles Dickens.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, Dickens, 10-week-old standard poodle puppy that Pam and I are going to foster for about another 4 to 5 weeks.
Uh-huh.
So anyway,
is he a pretty good kid?
He's an exceptionally good kid. So he's already learned sit, down. He is potty trained, and he's doing exceptionally well.
Well, you had a heart-to-heart talk with him about that potty train thing.
We certainly did. The hardest part, and over the years with our daughters, and then Pam and I have raised a total of 13 guide dog puppies. The hardest part about potty training a puppy is getting the people to pay attention. The puppy will tell you when he needs to go, and you just have to be aware.
Gotta stand by.
Yes. Anyway, where my point was, I was in the backyard, and I'm not real good at astronomy, but able to pick out the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, the North Star. I mean, such totally clear skies last night.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're known for.
Yeah.
People come here, bring their telescopes, and they get out where there's no encroachment from the lights.
Yep.
And they got a big smile on their face.
I suppose. How about some birthdays today?
Birthdays, sounds good.
One of my favorites, actor James Earl Jones, is 93. And talk show host Maury Povich, 85. Singer Chris Montez is 82. Actor Joanna David, 77. Actor Jane Elliott, 77. Former Rolling Stone guitarist Mick Taylor, 76. Singer Paul Young, 68. Actor, comedian, he's everywhere, Steve Harvey is 67. Singer Susanna Hoffs of the Bangles, 65. Actor Jim Carrey, he of the Rubber Face, 62. Actor Dennis O'Hare, 62. Actor Joshua Malina is 58. Actor Naveen Andrews, 55. Kid Rock is 53. Actor Freddie Rodriguez 49. Actor, singer Zooey Deschanel, 44. Actor Ryan Gage is 41. Actor Jonathan Keltz, 36. Actor Kelly Marie Tran is 35. And actor Catherine Herzer, 27. Local birthdays coming up.
Hi, this is Arturo Garcia, physician assistant at InnerCare, and we are looking forward to meeting all your healthcare needs in the upcoming year. At InnerCare, we have 6 comprehensive healthcare centers right here in the Imperial Valley, ready to provide the excellent care you deserve. To find a center near you, visit innercare.org or call 760-344-9951. InnerCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Patricia Zarate, Angela Ferguson, Veronica Reyes, Mario A. Espinosa, Joy Velez, Rosa Barcenas Rubio, Carla Keating, Luis Villegas Jr., Ruben Miramontes, Sandy Clavery, Vanessa Gutierrez, Carla Armendariz, Morris Risen, Destiny Barraza, Heather Yanni, Oscar Roberto, Leonel Cordova, Maria Castro, Sarah Nunn, Carol Mejia, Stella Limon, Francisco Contreras, Pete Perez, Diana Garcia, Jose Pepe Corcoles, Lenore Silva, Martha Alicia Gonzalez, Sarah Bartolome, and Josiah Aguilera. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns. Of course, you know, when you wish Morris Risen a happy birthday, you have to stand on a chair, right?
It's a nosebleed, for sure.
Okay.
It's a nosebleed.
So lots of things going on this time of year around the Imperial Valley. Most elsewhere in the U.S., lots of things have been postponed. So...
Yeah. I was watching Valor playing a basketball tournament up in San Diego over the weekend, and I saw this guy very quickly, I might add, and I looked at him, so I just stopped for a moment, and as I walked by, and I said, basketball? He said, yeah. And I said, how tall are you? 6'10". And I had to look up to that.
Yes. Woo. Okay.
Yeah, he was healthy.
Oh, well.
Healthy.
Yep. Okay, we're ready for news if you are.
Okay.
We're going to start with a look at World and California news headlines, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. And we have to say happy birthday, Bobby Locke. Bobby's birthday was January 1st. And I missed it. I took the day off. Anyway, Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. There's a new ice storm moving across Oregon, where more than 76,000 homes and businesses are still without power from a previous series of storms.
I don't want to be home, so I'm out milling around, seeing if anybody needs help, and get some hot coffee and getting firewood for people.
Parts of the south, the nation's midsection, and northeast all in a deep freeze. The palace says Princess Kate has undergone abdominal surgery in the UK. CBS's Imtiaz Tayab from London.
The future queen is expected to remain in hospital for 10 to 14 days before returning home to continue her recovery.
New study shows colon cancer is now the leading form of cancer death in men under 50. Sloan Kettering's Dr. Tim Teuton says diet can be a factor.
There's a lot of research that shows the association with high sugar causing increase in weight gain and increase in different risks, causing inflammation and therefore cancer risk.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. A man taken into custody inside a church in Placentia after reportedly being spotted with a gun at a nearby school. Officers responding to a call about a possible gunshot, tracking the suspect to a church and taking him into custody right in the middle of Mass.
Blessed are those called to supper of the Lamb.
The mass proceeding as usual after officers couldn't find a gun inside the church. Nearby schools ordering students to shelter in place. A San Diego area driving school instructor jailed on dozens of sex crime charges involving 11 alleged victims, nearly all underage.
Possession and production of child sexual abuse materials, invasion of privacy, sexual battery, and lewd and lascivious conduct on a 14 or 15-year-old.
Deputy DA Casey French, 50-year-old Richard Banks suspected of molesting teen girls and secretly recording them using a hidden camera in his car. Gas prices statewide, $4.53 a gallon, down 10 cents from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the whoops. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
And it's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Well, it's Wednesday morning and time to talk. Here's George Gale with more.
Due to the recent tragic event in Brawley, Imperial County Behavioral Health Services will be available to provide community support. They will have therapists leading groups in English and Spanish. Information and access to community resources will also be available. The support groups will be this afternoon and Thursday afternoon, 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Check-in is from 4 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. It'll be held at the Brawley Union High School cafeteria, 480 North Imperial Avenue in Brawley. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
An El Centro bank branch was robbed Tuesday afternoon. According to El Centro police, an armed suspect robbed the Wells Fargo bank branch in the El Centro Vons grocery store. A press release issued by the El Centro Police Department says the armed suspect entered the store at about 2:10 p.m. On arrival, officers set up a perimeter around the store, but were unable to locate the suspect. The robbery remains under investigation. KXO News Time, 7:45.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
Well, Keystone Road is closed from Forester Road to West Road, or it should be West Road, I believe, and ends there. According to Imperial County Department of Public Works, closure is in effect until further notice. The roadway has been flooded. No cause of flooding was given. Well, Mexicali police arrest a suspect. It happened over the weekend. The suspect was wanted by the U.S. Border Patrol. He was arrested in the downtown area during an activity in California and Arizona. The police said he was also wanted in Mexicali for residential burglary, trespassing, and property damage. The police did not release information on the suspect's identification or age. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch. What a great place to visit. I recommend you visit the Peanut Patch and enjoy. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 till 5 Yuma time. And the store carries so many homemade, delicious chocolates, English toffee, pecan turtles, so many great things. Yeah, so much more than peanuts. The Peanut Patch. You get there by going to Yuma. Take Avenue 3E and go past MCAS Yuma until you come to East County 13th Street, turn left, and go for about another mile and a half, and you're at the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch. You know, they're so big, they even have their own post office. They'll ship anywhere in the universe from the Peanut Patch. It's a great way to spend a day, a Saturday or any day, a quick getaway that you will enjoy. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. And it's page 2 of the Local News with weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They're serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course, happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. daily.
Continuing with more local news, the Salton Sea Authority Board of Directors meet this week. Meeting will be held on Thursday at 10 a.m. It'll be held in the County Board of Supervisors chambers at the Administration Center on Main Street in El Centro. The public can attend the meeting in person or via Zoom webinar. Go to saltonsea.com to view the agenda and obtain information on the Zoom webinar. Well, the city of El Centro has made the announcement for the 2024 Mardi Gras King and Queen. Matt and Cher Cowie reigning over the festive event. According to El Centro Mayor Sylvia Marroquin, Matt and Cher embody the commitment to serve our community. They're great leaders in the community, and our community is much better for it. King Matt moved to El Centro in 2006. He has spent 17 years in the real estate business and is a broker for Prince and Associates. Queen Cher has been a licensed realtor since 2002. She is a president and owner of Prince and Associate. Both King Matt and Queen Cher have served on numerous boards and committees throughout the Imperial Valley. The coronation and chamber mixer will be held on Thursday, January the 18th from 5 till 7 p.m. at the El Centro City Hall courtyard. The Mardi Gras parade and street fair is scheduled for Saturday, February the 24th from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. And finally, Andrea Contreras is to be sentenced this month. Here's more on that story.
The 22-year-old Yuma resident was found guilty of shooting her ex-boyfriend in the head. He survived the shooting. The incident occurred last April on Interstate 8 near Winter Haven. Andrea Contreras had been set for sentencing earlier this month, but probation asked for a delay to prepare their report. Sentencing was rescheduled for January 30th in El Centro. She could face up to 32 years in prison. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with the look at the weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has a happy hour every single day from 3 to 6 with specials on fried machaca burrito bites, RV nachos, mini tostadas, and more. Plus $2 off tall beers and shot and drink specials. Ready for a fast and inexpensive lunch? Get one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink for only $8 to $10. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
Well, here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
The National Weather Service says temperatures will continue to warm over the next few days as readings rise to above the seasonal normal. Dry conditions will also continue into the weekend. However, thicker clouds will start to become common later in the week as moisture gradually spreads into the region. Eventually, a series of weather disturbances should help bring a return of rain chances and cooler temperatures to the area early next week. 73 the high in the valley yesterday, 43 the overnight low. We'll start today mostly cloudy, then gradually become sunny with a high near 74. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest in the afternoon. Tonight mostly clear, a low around 48. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast. Thursday, sunny with a high near 74. North-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. And right now, downtown El Centro, we are looking at 48 degrees, 57% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Stop by your neighborhood grocery outlet today for these amazing deals. Get the grill going with Amata Valley grass-fed New York strip steaks. 10-ounce cuts are just $4.99 each. That's a savings of up to 52% versus traditional grocery stores. Also, bargain hunters, take note. You'll find a crazy deal on Nourishing Welly Body Cream. 7-ounce bottles are just $3.99. That's a savings of up to 80%. Yes, 80%. You'll find deals like these and so much more only at your local grocery outlet.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
And it's Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the very best care. In the world of sports, NBA action, rather limited yesterday. It was the 76ers topping the Nuggets, 126-121. Suns nipped the Kings, 119-117. Clippers topped the Thunder, 128-117. NFL action. Well, the Atlanta Falcons are making inquiries of the biggest names available this head coaching cycle. The Falcons announced that they had completed an interview with Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh a day after sitting down with former New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick. Harbaugh and Belichick are the most accomplished NFL coaches on the circuit. Harbaugh has been a winner everywhere he has been. And with Pete Carroll out, general manager John Schneider's new role with the Seattle Seahawks will include control over personnel and oversight of the coaching staff. But as Schneider leads the first head coaching search of his 14-year tenure with the Seahawks, team owner Jody Allen has given him one directive. It's clear, it's concise. We want to keep our positive culture, everything that has been created here, Schneider said. There's so many special people in the building. It's amazing to be on the phone with all these agents and the people that are interested in this position and to be able to explain to them, hey, there's a foundation here that is incredible. KXO Sports Time, 7:53.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And more in the NFL, the manufacturer of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes' helmet said the headgear served its intended purpose despite cracking and a piece breaking off in sub-zero temperatures during Saturday night's playoff game. While outer shell damage is not ideal, the 0-2 helmet did its job of protecting Patrick Mahomes during a head-to-head impact during unprecedented cold temperatures, the helmet manufacturer said in a statement released on X. And Amazon will partner with Diamond Sports as part of a restructuring agreement as the largest owner of regional sports networks looks to emerge from bankruptcy. Diamond owns 18 networks under the Bally Sports banner, including the San Diego Padres. And don't forget, we've got football Saturday. We're going to bring you a doubleheader. Going to start with the Texans and the Ravens at 1. Follow it up with the Packers and the 49ers. On Sunday, 11:30 is start time for the Buccaneers and the Lions. And it will be the Chiefs and the Bills to follow that. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And it's time to take a look at financial news with a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property, also offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Well, Disney CEO Bob Iger, this dude made $31.6 million in compensation last year, a multi-million-dollar boost from his income the year before. Iger's 2023 pay package included a base salary of only $865,000, stock awards totaling $16.1 million, $10 million in stock options, $2.1 million in performance-based compensation, and $2.48 million in other compensation. I suppose that includes free passes to Disney World. Iger received a hefty pay bump in 2023, his first full year back at the helm of Disney after coming out of retirement. Yeah, well, in 2022, poor guy, he only made $15,000 in total compensation. How can you live on that? It's impossible. And American spend at a faster clip in December, closing out a year of surprising economic resilience, largely driven by the U.S. consumer. Spending at U.S. retailers rose 0.6% in December from the prior month, according to the Commerce Department. That was a much stronger pace than November's 0.3% gain, also beating economists' expectations. Retail sales are adjusted for seasonal swings, but not inflation. Washington State is suing to block the proposed $25 billion merger between supermarket chains Kroger and Albertsons, warning that if approved, it could raise prices and harm consumers. The suit filed Monday by the state's attorney general. His reasons for opposing the merger are because it would severely limit grocery store options for Washington residents and eliminate vital competition among the brands. We're looking at red on the big board. The Dow is down 45 points. The S&P 500 off 32, and the NASDAQ off 175 points. Gold down $16.50 an ounce. Oil off 71 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howell in El Centro.
We'll start the day mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny. Look for a high near 74. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 48. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast. Thursday, sunny with a high near 74. North-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. 49 degrees, 54% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at 4th and Howell, El Centro.
Build your future at CET, the Center for Employment Training. CET has been serving farm workers since 1967. Grants are available so that farm workers and their children can attend at no cost. See if you qualify at cetweb.edu. Farm worker admissions. Enroll at any time. All programs can be completed in under a year. And job placement assistance and financial aid are available to those who qualify. Call 800-533-2519 or go to cetweb.edu. The future is in your hands.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan. Health issues for Britain's royal family. There's word King Charles has an enlarged prostate and will have a hospital treatment procedure next week. And Kate, the Princess of Wales, will be hospitalized for a while after surgery.
Not cancer, successful planned abdominal surgery, and a request that Kate's 3 children not have their normal lives disrupted. A legacy, says Royal Watcher Amanda Foreman, of William and Harry's own childhood.
They were incredibly scarred by media speculation about their mother, and that is why they have gone in this direction.
Prince William's dropping all his royal duties until his wife's out of the hospital in 10 days to 2 weeks. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
Here in the U.S., the American Cancer Society says colon cancer is now the leading cause of cancer death in men under 50 and number 2 for women. CBS's Dr. John LaPook.
The possible reasons why are, all theoretical. For one thing, obesity is increasing. So, it's linked to obesity, something in our diet, something in the environment.
Power outages, flight disruptions. There are icy, bitter conditions in the northern half of the country. Some of it stretches into the south, too. CBS's Jim Crisula.
Much of the nation's landscape is coated with snow and ice. That includes the hills and mountains of eastern Kentucky. These college students in Pikeville, Kentucky, enjoyed watching their dogs frolic in the snow.
It's the best thing ever. We like our dogs more than anything else, so getting to spend time with them outside, roll around in the snow, it's definitely the highlight. Oh yeah, for sure.
Hard freeze warnings are posted along the Gulf Coast from Texas to Florida. A huge winter storm with more snow and ice will affect the Pacific Northwest and Northern Rockies.
It's cold but clear in New Hampshire 6 days before the Republican presidential primary. CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns is covering.
There are going to be plenty of candidate events here over the next 6 days. There aren't going to be any debates before New Hampshire voters weigh in next week. Nikki Haley was scheduled to have one tomorrow with potentially Ron DeSantis, but she bowed out because she said she would only show if Donald Trump did.
The United States has put Yemen's Houthi rebels back on its list of specially designated global terrorists. The move adds financial sanctions on top of recent American military strikes. New economic numbers today. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Consumers closed out 2023 on a strong note. Retail sales were up by 0.6% for the month. That was ahead of the 0.4% estimate, and excluding autos, sales were up by 0.4%, 2 times what the estimate was.
And checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 12 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste, so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. Learn more at metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
You and Buddy are enjoying your walk when...
Yeah, I smell that too. I know, don't blame it on the dog. I hear that hissing too. Maybe it's a cat.
No, dude. A sulfur-like odor and hissing can be signs of a natural gas leak. Natural gas lines can be buried anywhere. If you suspect a leak, leave immediately and call 911 and Southwest Gas.
Thanks, deep voice narrator.
You're welcome, dude. You too, buddy.
NATO leaders meeting today to discuss the war in Ukraine. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
The Ukrainians say they're running low on ammunition. That's one challenge for NATO because alliance members are also facing dwindling supplies. In Switzerland, Secretary of State Antony Blinken was asked about the possibility of a ceasefire.
In this moment, I don't see it. We're always open to it, but there has to be a willingness on the part of Russia to engage, to negotiate in good faith.
Congress continues to delay approving more military assistance to Ukraine, as requested by President Biden.
Turns out the Emmys turned in the lowest ever viewer ratings for the show on Monday night. Fox says just over 4.3 million viewers tuned in, down from 6 million the year before. The broadcast was up against NFL playoff football. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30.